What's up YouTube? For today's video, with a Ariados sweep, Alejandro, this one is for you, man. Now, Ariados is a interesting Pokemon. It's got some interesting stats too, and its abilities I wouldn't say are super powerful. However, I love covering Pokemon that aren't the strongest in the world, and they're very interesting to look at. So we got Bug and Poison as the typing, of course, Swarm, Insomnia, and Sniper ability. So nothing super amazing there. Its highest stat is its attack stat, and the rest of its stats are very, very mid. So I've been working on this one for probably about a year now. That's when I did this. Can't believe it's been a year, and I finally got the dub, people. All right, this one is against Fletch, and we have a Cleaver lead. We're going to be starting off with a little homie, little PP, and this is a Spinnerack. So this is going to be setting up Sticky Web here. I thought it'd be appropriate to use Spinnerack in this battle too. So we're going to have a Cleaver set up its own Stealth Rocks. This is a very, very standard sweaty over like very, very competitive team too. So I was like, man, I don't know what's going to happen here. So I'm going to set up the Sticky Web here, which is going to help with speed control, because Ariados isn't a very fast Pokemon at all. So that's going to be the end of the little Spinnerack there. It did its best job. And now we're going to go into Glimmora. Now this Glimmora set had a couple of purposes, but in this case, I didn't think I could do a lot. So I had Rain Dance and Memento. Rain Dance to power down fire type moves because of Ariados' weaknesses, and I also have Memento too. So we had a swap there, and we had the Great Tusk coming in. I thought this actually isn't too bad. I've actually got a good type matchup for my Ariados set, so I went for the Memento here, and I dropped the Great Tusk stats. I was thinking they're probably going to go for a Rapid Spin, which will allow me a free turn to set up. Let's get that W. So that first battle there was pretty much the story of my life for about a year. I'd miss the crit, I'd get countered. It was a very, very easy Pokemon to counter. Like, Ariados has so many weaknesses. We got another battle here, and this was interesting because we had a Scarlet lead. So I thought this actually isn't all that bad a lead for Ariados, but then with my Spinnerack lead, it started using U-turns. So I was like, I'm going to miss out on that matchup with Ariados, which have been really, really good. So we're going to swap in here, of course, a totally not hack Pokemon, which is Garganacl. I'm going to go for the Sticky Web here. Now, this Garganacl, I was thinking, well, it's probably got Stealth Rock, Salt Q, or something like that, so I went for Protect. I was going to try and see what move they had, and they used Salt Cure. So what I did, I disabled the Salt Cure so it at least couldn't be used against Spinnerack, and then I went for Toxic Spikes. Now, Toxic Spikes actually wasn't very good against this team at all. There was like literally one Pokemon it could do anything against. Now the Garganacl is going to start setting up the Iron defenses, so I'd say it possibly has Body Press on there, and it's going to start firing them off like real quick. The only good thing is, these Pokemon, Spinnerack and Ariados, do resist that, but after a couple of them, it's going to be hitting really hard. Let's get that W, people. Alright, people, I hope you enjoyed that salty battle. Man, that was crazy. So, let's have a look at the team build. Let's discuss what happened there in that battle. So, things were going pretty swimmingly at the start there with Spinnerack. I managed to set up the sticky whip, which is great, and then I didn't have Glimora actually used in this battle. I just went into the Ariados because I thought it was a good matchup for that, and I managed to get an agility up, which allowed me to obviously outspeed a lot of things, and also the focus energy. So I had focus energy and scope lens, which gave me a 100% chance of getting a critical hit. Then I also had the sniper ability. So sniper ability doesn't increase the critical hit chance at all, but it gives you a boost in your damage, 1.5 times extra damage, which actually is a lot. And fun fact, it actually was nerfed down to that. It used to be a lot more in the past, but I digress. So this set was purely based around sweeping a team. So it was difficult because I didn't have a lot of coverage when I put in focus energy and agility. I tried with many sets over the course of a year. I had like focus energy, then I'd have Shadow Sneak and a couple other moves like that, but I found a lot of the time, even with the sticky web on the field, I wasn't outspeeding anything, so I really needed agility outside of, baton passing as stats, which I didn't want to do. I generally only look at doing that maybe for baby Pokemon, so I thought that'd be too easy. So I got the focus and agility up, which is cool, and I had max attack and max speed EVs on this set. So I played around with the different Terra types too. First I started with fighting, and then I moved away from that because I started getting walled by other types of Pokemon, and then I went to water, which was pretty good because it served well as a defensive type, and it allowed me to hit fire types too, and a lot of other things. In that battle there, I was hoping that I didn't get burned by that Alomomola. That was the one threat that I was a little bit worried about, and I managed to actually take out all their Pokemon in the end and get 2 Fell Stingers, which was really, really good, and that just worked out perfectly at the start. They're getting Meowscarada down, drawing it out with the Terra Water, and just decimating their team. But I hope you enjoyed this one, people. Ariados is a interesting Pokemon. It's really cool. I like the sniper ability, and Fell Stinger is such an interesting move too, but it's very, very hard to use at the same time. That's pretty much about it, people. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.